everybody, welcome to my lovely crib for the night. I'm just waiting on Natalie. She has just landed. We're here in Seattle, so had to come up here for October's primetime mushroom picking. Super excited, fingers crossed that we get some stuff. I did have a friend who was just up there recently, about 2 weeks ago, and he said he couldn't find anything, so I'm hoping that things are a little different because days can make a difference even when it comes to the flushing of mushrooms. So hopefully we got some good stuff in store and we'll see you out in the woods. So here we are back in the forest. We just got here. It's about 3 something. A little late, but it's a drive, like I said. Found a lobster patch. I see a lot of old ones, but yeah, these are total soggy, and it looks like somebody's been in here because a couple are turned over. Like, look at this whole patch here. No good. This is an oldie. Someone's definitely been here because there's a couple of spots where I found matsutake last year and there are holes there. But got a nice chanterelle. Oh, that's beautiful. There. You can really see the false gills. Again, they're not like pages in a book, they're more like wrinkles. They come down partial way of the stalk. They smell kind of fruity, apricot-y when you get a whiff. This one smells like dirt. But no, they have like a fruity scent to them. Oh, also another thing is if you peel them, well, there goes one down the hill. It peels kind of like string cheese. See that? That is a good sign of a chanterelle. This is the kind of stuff chanterelles like. This sort of mossy, bear grass, Oregon grape type of environment. These are pretty old. Can probably save some parts. We're not finding a lot. You go for the older stuff because you're a little more desperate. But there's this guy. Looks fresh. This here, I believe, is pig's ear. It's related to the chanterelle. I've actually never had it, but it is edible and it's beautiful. Yeah, apparently they expire really quickly. Usually the bugs get to them pretty fast. I mean, you can see something starting to eat it there. Classic golden chanterelles. The other ones we had were white, so they're kind of pale in color in comparison to these, but got that same makeup with the ridges, wrinkled ridges, come in partial down the stipe. This like umbrella, and peels like string cheese. Usually when there's one, there's more. They like to grow together. They're mycorrhizal, so they grow symbiotic with the tree roots. Once you kind of know the spots, you just start to remember your spots and come back to them because they return every year for the most part. This year is not as great, but at least we're getting something. Not the winter spot we were hoping for, but at least we got something for a meal. Webs. All right, we're trying a little bit of a different spot, but we're running out of daylight, so we might just call it good with what we got, because we're not really seeing much. All right, guys, we're here at our campsite. Let's do some cooking. This time I got firewood, unlike last year. And I brought Bjorn. I checked my bag so I could bring my beloved axe, hatchet. So this wood, there's fat wood. You rarely see it in firewood because they sell it special. Smell this. Like pine sol. It will catch on fire like that.
Oh my gosh, it smells amazing.
Yeah, you can see the dark red. It's like concentrated oil. So like for survival, it's like it's got so much oil in it, it will just like, but it smells so good. Yeah, you can really see the shiny. No kidding. Look at this. I brought my fire starter and the flint is gone off of this one. This is my old one. Great. Now I can't do that. It's not gonna work. Shoot. And I set it all up for that. No. Okay, I'm still gonna bring the matches and show you how this will light up real quick. Hopefully. Things are a little damp. Things are working out great. See that? Look at that. Just instant. Look it. Oh, that's cool. Fat wood, man. It's a survival friend. Okay, look. See? I'm trying to light this. See how this... Okay, well. You can see. It dies out. So lucky that this was fat wood. That just does not happen. Really wish I had my flint. It would have just made me look like I was a good fire starter. I'm gonna do a green peppercorn steak sauce with nice ribeye. Nat is doing Beyond. But yeah, I'm gonna do this chanterelles with the green peppercorn sauce is the plan. I brought thyme and parsley with me as well. And some butter. I went with half and half versus the heavy cream, either or, even milk. This here is a special. I had to put it in this flask, but is actually, I didn't even tell you, it is not Bjork, but the Berkir, the schnapps version of one of our favorite Icelandic drinks made with, it's a birch liqueur.
That's awesome.
Usually you make green peppercorn sauce with cognac, and I didn't have any, but I thought this was a little more fitting. It's sweet.
Yeah.
It's earthy. It should be tasty. And yes, I carried my green peppercorns, some Hawaiian salts, and actually I have this seasoning salt from New Zealand that's juniper, pink peppercorn, and fennel. Sorry, the sun is setting, so it's getting kind of dark. Hawaiian sea salt. Some of this New Zealand seasoning. Like I said, it's juniper, pink peppercorn, and fennel. I've made this myself at home too. It's really good for gamey type meats. It's a pretty big grate. Hopefully my steak doesn't fall through there. It's so high too, it's like just gonna be smoked. Okay, so normally what would be good is to cook the steak in the same pan because you can get the brown bits and then scrape off the goodies with like the butter. But this doesn't work. You know how this crap lights up quick. Do the oil in there right off the bat. And a little bit of butter. Good chunk of butter in there. These pans, they burn really quickly, so. And let's cut up some chanterelles as well. Got our nice white chanterelle. Obviously got some dirt in there, but it's just kind of a part of it. What can you say? Or you don't even need to cut this. You can just pull these apart like the string cheese method. Generally, you want to cook these in a dry pan because you want all the water to come out. These have a lot of water. But because the pan, we're working with this really thin pan and, you know, this type of gas, it burns so quickly that I don't think that we can even do it. So I'm just going straight with the butter and the olive oil. But if you're at home, go ahead and dry saute them first till all the water comes out, and then move on to this portion. Just as low as I can go. Put that up in there. You can actually see a bunch of this water is coming out. But I'm okay with it in this circumstance with the stove. I'm going ahead and laying my steak on now. I definitely need some fire. And if the fire is too low, this grate is just so high. I don't think I'm gonna get any heat. So putting it straight in the high flames there. Okay, I'm gonna throw some thyme in here. Nat's coming back. Random sticks, nice. It's a lot soupier than I expected. Alright, nice and dark. And it's getting a decent crust. I wish you could see. I'll get my headlamp. Okay, before I totally lose all the light, I'm doing the same thing here. And I'm going to do the green peppercorn sauce. So these are green peppercorns. Okay, I'm going to add this, the birch liqueur. Right, I'm going to add the cream. It is getting dark. Sure. Oh yeah, look at that. You want some? You gotta.
I'll try it.
You'll try it. You've had it. She is acting like she's never had this. She's the one who brought this over. It's not as good as Bjork. It's stronger. But
Not as sweet.
that's okay. I take it. Alright. Take it off. I know that looks super bloody, but it's been kind of like smoking. It's a nice medium rare. I am going to add a couple of mushrooms. sauce. More pieces of parsley. Well, that's ugly. Too bad it's so dark. Put a little flake sea salt. Alright. Break in there. Oh yeah. Yes, I use chopsticks. Mmm. Yes, I'm a hobbit. There's no bench on this side. It's the only way to get the light to work. But
Why don't we flip it and you sit on this side?
yeah, that would be a good idea. So good. Oh man, delicious. The peppercorn sauce is really good. Pat myself on the back. You should try it. Like the chanterelles, it goes really well together. Thanks to Nat for holding my headlamp above me for this lighting so you can see.
Can I go eat now?
Please stay there for another 5 minutes. Alright guys, thanks for joining us on this adventure and Nat making a little cameo here and there. I guess we will catch you on another one sometime soon, hopefully. Catch you on the flip side. Peace. Hey guys, thanks for staying tuned to the end of this video. I just wanted to share with you what I've been up to. I finally opened my Etsy shop. If you want to, you can check out my Etsy shop and that helps support me and keeps me making stuff on my channel as well. And yeah, you can stay tuned for this little compilation of me putting together these bags. Thanks guys. I'll talk to you later. Mahalo.